天使創造リブート。
Another transition.
疲れた。
I feel like Amane's outfit would be really tight on I mean Noah's outfit would be really tight on Amane. For obvious reasons.
お疲れ様でした、姫様。こちら、ココアです。疲れが癒えるよう、少々甘めにしてあります。あ、うん。ありがとう。織江もお疲れ様。お気遣い、痛み入ります。ごめんなさい。私のせいで。肩でよければマッサージでもしましょうか？ありがとう。でも、気持ちだけで十分よ。疲れたのはむしろ、精神的なものだから。帰ってきたということは、一応収まったということでいいのかな？ええ、なんとかね。お疲れ様です。
Just to make sure you didn't have any trouble coming and going, did you? You managed to get back to the other world and come back without any issues, right?
リク？ええ、特に気にするようなことはなかったけど、どうして？何かあるのですか？
Well, yeah. I'll explain everything. I proceeded to tell them about what happened that day. About the gate that was opened by Mikuni. How I was forced to use the name Diablo to escape danger in the other world. How we were saved by a human girl, then later attacked by assassins. How we were saved by Viz and sent back to Japan shortly after. Back then, Viz said she'd use her power to seal the connection between the worlds. She said that she would prevent anyone from the other side coming here to try and take Diablo's power.
なるほど。それで、無事に世界を行き来できたか、確認したわけですね。そっちの方は問題なかったわ。おそらく、魔王を利用するつもりがないことを分かっているからだと思う。ですがもし今後、谷風さんを利用するようなことをすれば、同じようにはいかないかもしれませんね。そうね。下手をすれば、世界の狭間に閉じ込められる、なんてこともあるかも。
That must be that weird floaty space we went through to get back here. It doesn't seem to have any water or food, so it's probably a death sentence to stay there for too long. とりあえず異世界からの干渉はなくなるってことなんだろうけど、あっちではどうだったの？谷風くんとあまねちゃんが戻った後の様子とか。それはもう大変だったわよ。魔王が復活したなんて噂が錯綜して首脳部は混乱。上を下への大騒動。思い出しただけでも胃と頭が痛くなるわ。Sorry. I'm really sorry. But you're here, so I guess it worked out in the end. ええ。戦前の魔王アリオンのマナについて、人知れず研究していた連中がいた。その連中が魔法実験に失敗し、今回のような騒動を起こした。という噂で、上書きしたわ。本来であれば、一周されるような噂話ですが、今回は状況が違いました。Well, at least this time there wasn't anyone else talking over her. How so?
それに近いことを行っている非合法な連中が実際に存在していたのです。スネーウ国だけではなく、大陸中がその連中の噂話に傾斜しております。
You got anything to say about that, Noah?
おかげで、心配していたよりも簡単に上書きができました。
You know, like how you're linked to those experiments? I'm sure the details would go over my head. But it sounds like it went well, so that's good.
それだけじゃないわ。あまねが拘束してくれた連中。 新たに複数の実行犯を確保できたことはとても大きい。魔王関連もこれでいろいろと解決しそうよ。事態は好転した。そう考えてもらって平気よ。
I see.
ごまかしで言っているわけではありません。ご安心ください。少なくともこれまで谷風さんの身に起きていた危険は解消されました。
Okay, that's really good to hear.
今後の危険についてはウィズが阻んでくれる。
つまり全て解決したってこと？
Yeah, almost like this is the end of the route, or nearing.
そうね。と言ってもあくまでこっちの問題はだけど。それで今回のことは何者かの襲撃ではないと考えていいの？失礼ながら先ほどの説明の際に意図的に何かをごまかしているような印象を受けましたが。え？そうなの？
No, they didn't leave anything out.
何か隠す必要があるということ？
Well,
いいよ、お兄。私が言う。これは私が言わなきゃ何も変わらないと思うし。
I didn't think this is how they would go down this path, but I guess it's better than them getting caught. Sure.
大丈夫。無理とかしてるわけじゃない。シュティに勇気をもらったから。大丈夫だよ。
Okay.
なんか結構重要な話？
まあ、割と。はい。でも、前世のこととかは関係なくて。
Yeah. Amanda goes silent for a moment, but she raises her head, and begins talking with determination in her voice.
どうしてサイちゃんからゲートが発生したのか、私、なんとなく予想できるんです。多分、私が願ったからだと思います。
Yeah.
異世界に行くことを？
そういえば海でもそんな話をしたわね。
より正確に言うなら、異世界に逃げることを、かな。
逃げるというのはここからということでしょうか？何か逃げたいと思った理由があるってこと？
お兄ちゃんが好きだから。
Okay, well, it's a lot more than that. You're also dating him.
お兄ちゃん、お兄ちゃんって谷風くん？
はい、こちらの谷風くんです。
She says, nodding slowly.
二人って兄弟だよね？
はい。
We are.
それは
というか、正直に言っちゃうと、すでに付き合ってます。
There you go. You're still downplaying it a bit, but I don't think you have to you don't need to tell them that. You don't need to tell them what you did, what you've done together.
それはつまり、アマネとリクは兄弟であり、恋人という関係？うん、そうです。
マジか。
マジです。
漫画の話とかではなく？
No, this is real. I mean, I can compare it to a manga I read.
そのとても思い切った
決断だね。
That's definitely one way to react to it. Koibari's astonishment is so great, she has a hard time saying anything at all.
ごめん。こういう時なんて言えばいいのか、ちょっと悩む。いえ、くるみ先輩の気持ちは当然のことだと思います。私も分かってます。気持ち悪いって思われることは。だが、兄弟で恋人というのは、それはつまりそうなのか。わかった。
Noah's face turns beet red, but she keeps her musings to herself for the most part.
ちょっと意外。ノアちゃんはもっと大騒ぎしちゃうかと思ってた。まあ、いろいろと脳裏に浮かぶものは正直ある。同人誌とかエロゲとか。
Noah, most doujins in eroge stick to only step siblings dating. They don't go full blood related, alright? Just because I played 99 and Angelic Curse at the same time doesn't mean that it's the rule, alright? Those two are exceptions. And also Yasugana Sora. And also the manga I mentioned. And also, never mind.
だよね。でも、それについては僕よりも二人の方が詳しいはずだ。だから、アマネとリクが出した答えであるのなら、僕は何も言うつもりはない。僕は天使で、その使命は安寧を守ることであって、風紀については、僕の使命には含まれていない。まあ、そうだね。二人の関係については、いろいろと心配なところもあるけど、多分二人ともそういうのをちゃんと考えた上でのことで、勢い任せってわけでもないだろうし。なんで目をそらすの？いえ。
It's nothing. We both feel like we betrayed Koibari's trust when it comes to this. And what was that about not rushing into what was that about not rushing into things? She seems understanding, but that doesn't mean she accepts what we're doing.
兄弟ってこういうのって異世界でも気持ち悪いものですよね、きっと。
気持ち悪いかどうかはともかく、共感はできないわね。
ですよね。
私にも兄はいるけど、やっぱりありえない。正直に申しますと、あっちの世界でも一般的ではありません。
It's not common in any world, alright? Judging from the expression on their faces, not common is probably an understatement out of concern for us. It's probably not much different from how things are here. Not much of anything is different between worlds.
私もそうだと思ってます。だから、私とお兄を認めてほしいとか、強要したいわけじゃありません。こうして打ち明けているのはあくまで、今回の原因をちゃんと報告しておきたかったからです。心配とか迷惑をかけたりしちゃったと思ってるのと、本当の理由を隠したままだと罪悪感で自分を追い込んで、また変な騒ぎを起こしそうな気もしたからで。
I don't think anything else could happen down the line if you don't have mana.
とにかくこの度は申し訳ありませんでした。
The only reason this happened is because you were giving your mana to Mikuni, but if you don't have mana in the first place, you can't give any of it to Mikuni. I'm sorry too. I bow my head together with her. Silence fills the room. But then we receive an unexpectedly upbeat response.
僕に関しては迷惑というほどではないよ。
Well, yeah, you didn't really do anything other than giving her the feather. So,
私もおろおろしてただけだから。
Kurumi couldn't really do anything. So yeah.
私に関しては気にしないでいいわ。この一件で大きな問題を解決することもできたんだから。
Kagyu was probably the most affected out of the girls other than Riku and Amane.
姫様がそうおっしゃるのでしたら、私としても異論はありません。まあ、二人の関係には驚いたけどね。はいなんでしょう。
Kohibari straightens up after hearing Amane's serious tone.
さっきも言った通り、私とお兄のことを理解してほしいとか、認めてほしいってわけじゃありません。ただ、これを言い出したのは私なんです。お兄は私の気持ちを押し付けられたってだけで、だから、
You do not need to keep talking, alright?
お兄とは今まで通り、友達でいてあげて、欲しいんです。
Amane.
勝手なことを言ってるとは思います。それは分かってます。でも、どうかお願いします。
No, wait. I should be the one saying that. I'm the older brother, but I didn't push her away when she told me about her feelings. It's my fault for not disciplining her. I'm the one who's to blame, but not her, so please don't hold it against her.
いやいや、何言ってんの？二人とも友達なんだが？くるみ先輩。さっきは言いよどんじゃったけどさ、別に引いてたわけじゃないって。マジで驚いたし、今も困惑はしてるけど。なんていうかな。二人の関係を気軽にお祝いするのって、無責任な気がするんだよね。多分、あまねちゃんと谷風くんの気持ちが本気であればあるほど楽な道じゃないと思う。それを思うと気軽におめでとうとは言えないかな。友達だからこそ。だって幸せになってほしいじゃん、友達としてはさ。くるみ先輩。私も同じね。私が共感できない、ありえないというのは、実際に兄がいるからよ。あまねとりくのように仲が良かったわけでもないし、正直、兄として敬えるわけでもないのよね。姫様、ぶっちゃけすぎです。いいじゃない。公の場というわけでもないんだから、これくらい。
Considering how easily Orie backs off, they probably really hate this person.
共感はできない。でも、だからといって、あまねの気持ちを否定するつもりもないわよ。近親の恋人というのが、こっちの世界でどれほどのものか、私にはまだわかりませんが。くるみさんが危惧しているのですから、この先何の障害もないというわけではないのでしょう。であれば、やはり安易に祝福するのは、正直、難しいかもしれません。ですが、応援はしています。二人の仲を、というよりは、二人の幸せに対する応援だけどね。
僕もそうだ。人の社会の法や通念には詳しくない。だから、リクとあまねの幸せを 心から願っているよ。
I mean, not much else they can do, really.
ごめんね。中途半端なことしか言えなくて。でも、これだけは言える。谷風くんもあまねちゃんも、私の友達だよ。もう夏休みは終わっちゃったけど、また一緒にゲームをしよう。あと、来年もみんなで一緒に海に行ったりしようよ。ね。くるみ先輩。泣かないでいいから。ほら、泣きやもう。ああ、そんなに泣いたら目腫れちゃうよ。だってありがとうございます。
これはしばらく落ち着くのは無理そうね。というわけでリク、
Yes.
ちょっと買い物に行ってきてくれる？
Some shopping? I don't really mind, but why so suddenly? What do you even want me to get?
そうね。今日の夕食の予定は何だったかしら、オリエ？
肉と野菜をふんだんに使用したスープ。こちらですと、ポトフでしたか？あれを作るつもりです。
足りないものは？
いえ、準備は万全です。
なら、ポトフのアレンジとして思いつくものは？何でもいいから。
そうですね。でしたら、チーズなどはいかがでしょう？
そうね、わかった。じゃあ、チーズをお願い。
What do you mean? You don't actually need it for anything.
女の泣き顔をじろじろ見るものではないわ。
But like, they're dating. What do you mean? Okay, I'll go. You want cheese, right?
ええ、そういうこと。あ、専門店で取り扱っているような一級品でお願いね。何せ私、姫だから。
I know how much junk food you eat.
姫様に対して何かおっしゃいましたか？
Not at all. Fuck.
バックログ画面だ。
Even I can tell she doesn't actually want the cheese, but oh well. Maybe they want to have a girls only talk or something without me. I think it'll be fine to leave a money to them for now at least. Alright, I'll go. I don't think I have a choice in the matter, but still. What kind of cheese do you want?
ポトフに合うチーズをお店の方と相談していただければ。
Got it. Where can I even get fancy cheese? Maybe in the basement of the department store? Looks like I'm gonna have to make a train trip, huh?
さてと、そろそろ泣き止みなさい。あまね。でないと、贈り物ができないでしょ？
贈り物？
私やオリエが、こっちの世界の住人でないのは、言うまでもないことよね。ここでの暮らしは好きだけど、いつかは戻らないといけない。そう簡単に会えなくなると思うわ。私にも、立場があるから。
I mean, I'm sure Viz would give you the go-ahead if you wanted to.
そっか。そうなっちゃうか。
Come back, I mean.
なるほど。それに関しては僕も同様だね。リクとアマネは元通りの生活に戻れた。つまり安寧は守られたと言ってもいい。僕も戻ることになってもおかしくない。
だから、一足先に 贈り物をしておこうと思うのよ。
Yeah, and this time you aren't allowed to stay because you're still an angel.
その意見には賛成だ。しかし、一体何を？
それについては、私の寝室に移動してからね。
寝室？
姫様？まずは、あまねに脱いでもらうわよ。やっぱり、サイズが違いすぎるかしら。なんとかなる？オリエ。なかなか厳しいところですが。仮縫いであれば、なんとかしてみせます。
So they kicked Riku out so that they can dress Amane up in something.
頼りにしてるわ。
はーい、あまねちゃん。お化粧するよ。じっとして。
I mean, there hasn't been a CG yet, so I guess this is how they're going to end it.
こういう時、僕は無力だな。
ならこっちに来て。一緒に舞台を整えてくれる？
心得た。
I didn't know there was so many kinds of cheese. Yeah, there's a lot of cheese. A lot of kinds of cheese. I'd heard about blue mold cheese before, but man, the world of cheese goes so far beyond Gorgonzola. Yeah. I don't really know, but they told me to get this camembert cheese thing. This should be good, right? Well, I did ask the store staff, so they can complain to them. Feeling a little miffed, I pushed the button for the intercom.
はい。
I got the cheese.
ありがとうございます。お疲れ様でした。
And only the cheese.
部屋の扉の鍵は開いていますので、そのまま入ってください。
They don't actually have any other ingredients for the pot of fur. They're just gonna cook the cheese and make a fondue.
いいですか？扉のインターフォンを押す必要はありませんよ。
Huh? Okay, sure. While I try to work out what that was about, the door to the building unlocks. I go inside and climb the elevator up to their floor. And then I stand in front of the door. I can't help but feel something is going to happen, but I can't figure out what. It probably has something to do with the reason they sent me to do some superfluous shopping. Well, standing around won't get me anywhere. I take my shoes off and go in without pushing the intercom like Aurier asked. At the moment I step into the living room. Ah, I see. They just had that prepared. A flurry of white feathers fly up, scattering around like dancing snowflakes. They glimmer like jewels thanks to the light shining through the wall window.
お兄、おかえり。
In the center of the room stands Amane, stunning and beautiful, wearing a pure white dress and natural makeup that brings out her incredible charm. She stands in the middle of the dancing feathers. The beauty takes my breath away. It's like I'm looking at a scene out of my dreams. All I can say is that she's incredibly cute.
お兄？
Sorry. Just so cute I couldn't help but stare.
何そのありがちな反応。しかもそれ、結構ガチなやつでしょ。お兄ちょろ。
Says the sucker. Oh wait, no, she's not a vampire anymore. Can you blame me? You're the cutest thing I've ever seen. Maybe don't call her a thing. Hey, you're as much of a sucker as me. I could see you grinning like a dummy.
仕方ないじゃん。だって、嬉しいんだもん。可愛いとか言われちゃうとさ。
So, are we getting married?
かぐやさんがね、異世界に戻ったら気軽に会えなくなるかもだから、今のうちに贈り物をって。
You didn't hear anything.
素直に祝福はできなくても、幸せになるための応援ならするって。
This looks like a blessing to me. but like, where'd this dress come from? I doubt they prepared a wedding dress prematurely.
どうだろう。準備はしてくれたけど、拍手まではしてくれないみたいだし。
Did Kaguya just have one around just in case? I see.
あと、ノアちゃんも、ずっとそばにいられるわけじゃないからって。
Oh, okay. We were having so much fun. I didn't even think about it. But I guess she's also like Kaguya in that sense. The same goes for Kohibari. We'll probably go our separate ways after we graduate, so things won't stay the same forever. But that's just life. Well, yeah, but for... At least with Kurumi, you can stay in touch. With fucking Noah, she'll be stuck in heaven, and Kaguya and Ori are going to the other world, so like... What do you mean you're gonna separate from Kurumi? There will probably be few, if any, people who would bless our relationship. The more we care for the more they care for us, the less likely they are to accept it fully. So I think this kind of thing will continue to happen. There will be people who might support us, but can't bless our union, and many people who we won't be able to rely on truly. In that sense, this might be a ceremony to prepare us for the future, and yet I don't feel any regret. Even so, I don't think I'll ever leave you.
お兄、ごめんね。
Sorry for what?
私、とんでもないわがまま言って、苦労をかけてばっかりで、いろんなことを秘密にさせて、こんな風に、本物の結婚式もできない。祝福してくれる人たちも、お父さんやお母さんすら呼べない。
Weddings are a hassle anyway. Isn't it good that we get to save ourselves the trouble?
お兄、それ割と本音でしょう。
Well, yeah. And besides, isn't it scary to have to face your girlfriend's parents? Yeah.
なんか複雑な気分。もっとさ、こういう時くらいさ、言い方ってものがさ。
And I was prepared for all of that when I decided to accept your feelings. And despite everything, we have people who support us this way. And I'm really grateful for that. Their kindness gives me the courage to go on. You're more important to me than anything else in the world. I choose you, Pikachu. And don't apologize. Hold your head high and don't regret loving me. I want to see that beautiful, cute little smile while you wear that dress. So, like, can they keep it? And I really mean that.
わかってる。ずっとお兄のことを見てきたんだもん。本心だってちゃんとわかるよ。お兄って、やっぱシスコン。
Is that bad?
あるわけないよ。むしろ感謝してる。お兄が変態であることに。
Are the others, like, watching this from Kaguya's room? Would it kill you not to poke fun at me at every opportunity?
好き。お兄。好き。大好き。私はお兄ちゃんが大好きだよ。愛してる。
I love you too, Omane. Today and always.
嬉しい。すっごく嬉しいけど。言葉だけじゃ嫌だ。
Well, isn't someone a little greedy?
何言ってんの？今更でしょ？それにお兄だって、可愛い妹のわがままが聞けて嬉しいくせに。
I can't even deny that anymore.
うん。
Omane closes her eyes, raises her chin, and brings her lips forward.
ほらお兄、早く。早く。
Yeah, but he still has the cheese. He doesn't want it to melt. I embrace her and my lips leave their way to hers, find their way to hers. If this was a real wedding, there would probably be applause, and many people blessing us on our future together. Probably not. But there's no one here but us, except for the people watching. This is a wedding ceremony for she and I. Still, my heart is filled with love and an immense sense of happiness. And when we kiss, I'm certain Amani feels the same way. Feeling our mutual love and resolve, my chest fills and overflows with happiness like never before in my life.
兄、大好き。
He still has that cheese though. Well, there it is. I'm gonna have to wait again because this is the only time the outro is ever loud. Oh, this is the first visual novel where the outro is ever loud.
いつも私に向けていてね。大好きなんて言わないんだから。意地悪はやめね。魅力的なあなたの匂い。もっと近くで感じさせて。 いつも一番近くにいるからなんでもわかるよどこか遠く響くあなたでしょほら大事なんだからもう好きなくせに素直じゃない私と同じいつも近くにいるんだからちゃんと気づいてるよかけがえない日々今もまた積み重ねてる二人のページめくるたびほら愛に
I don't think they can show that one. Yeah, no.
近くにいて私からあなたのそばに
I'm sure it's fine now, right?
近くで大好き見つけるよ一緒に過ごす日々がどれも心地いいの
Maybe don't show that one
や
either.
っぱりあなたが好きだという証拠ねえねえ
Oh, god damn it. God damn it. Stop showing it. In loving memory of xpnd.dev, who may be gone. Ah, damn it. Once again, I was not able to say the whole thing. Fucking Christ, I knew they were gonna show Viz without the censor because it's the credits. And I didn't censor it in time. Oh well. They also showed the start of the first H scene, and also what could have been an epic CG, if not for the fact that they did not change the CG so that it would censor the boobs on Viz. But that was Amane's route. I mean, not fully, but, you know, most of it. And, well, it was good. Not... It wasn't better than Noah's route, but it wasn't worse than it. Uh, it's hard to explain, especially because I really liked the ending a lot. Not just about when they confessed that Amane and Riku were dating, but also the fight scene and when they entered the other world. I liked all of that part. Right, I loved the climax. I mean, if I was to compare the two, I would prefer this one over Noah's, but the mystery in Noah's route, the mystery surrounding Noah and the conflict when she was no longer able to use her angel powers was also very interesting. For Amane, they got over solving her, transmigration problems fairly quickly. And of course, it led into the memories. I mean, the whole crux of the route centers around, I don't even know if I'm using the word right. Anyway, either way, the whole reason the route went down this way is because Amane decided one day to let Riku rest his head on her lap after they had a gaming session, and then Riku falls asleep, and then they have a dream together. And then that leads down into them sleeping together, and then getting a dream together. So then, of course, they sleep together again. But now that Amane understands that, Viz likes Diablo, which explains why I like Riku, and then she masturbates in Riku's bed while Riku was fully conscious the entire time, and that spirals even further into, both of them realizing that that Riku realizing that she likes him. She not being able to cope with the fact that she got caught masturbating in his bed turns into Viz, and then Viz, tries to trick Riku. I liked that part too. I really loved that part too, where it was very unsettling that Amane was trying to that Viz was trying to act like she was Amane and trying to not act as suspicious in front of Riku, until of course he catches on because of those little tiny things that prevented her from actually convincing Riku that she was Amane. And well, after that, coincidentally, why am I blanking on the name? Hang on, I can easily remember the name. Fumika. Alright, Fumika coincidentally needed Riku's help, so he goes to the school and they have a heart-to-heart, which is pretty good. I liked that scene too. And the confession scene was really well done too. When Amane runs away from home, and they link it back to, of course, when Amane would frequently run away from home so that Riku can find her. And of course, Amane does it again so that Riku can find her again. And that was a nice moment where they confess to each other, they have the heart-to-heart, and they go home and they fuck. Because of course, Amane forced Riku to have sex with her so that he can understand that so that he can understand that he does like her, and then they start dating. So here's the thing. Because of fight, I guess, I thought Amane's route would be worse than Noah's. And because of that, my expectations were lowered quite a bit. But let's just say they shot my expectations out of the water. There are a lot of great scenes that I really loved. And as much as I would have preferred a more comedic, confession with Amane and Riku being together to her friends, right? But they didn't get caught, so it was the only way they could confess that they were together. But other than that, it was a great route. I loved it. All right. Same level as Noah's though. Both of them were really good. And anyway, let's get back to the actual visual novel. I reach an arm out to my bedside and fumble until I find my phone on the nightstand. It's already 7 in the morning. I should be getting up. And, even after having that private wedding ceremony, nothing changed much. Well, it's not like anything can change much. We go to school, attend classes, and study. We went back to our normal lives pretty much. Eloping is just not something we're considering at the moment, but that's it. That said, some things did change. I leave my room and knock on Amane's door before going down to the living room. To the living room. Amane, I'm coming in. She's snoozing again. Hey, it's pretty late. You should get up. So is this... So what you're saying is Amane's becoming more dependent on Riku. She stretches out her arms and waves them like a cat stretching its legs. She looks like a little kid or a turtle on its back. Yeah. I grab her hands and pull her up on the bed. Good morning to you. Some little things changed in our usual routine. For example, me waking Amane up every morning. We can't exactly get flirtatious in places where people we know might see us. And we have to be careful even at home. So not wanting to miss any chance to have alone time, and no matter how small, Amane asked me to wake her up every morning. Not that I'm against the idea. I accepted it, and now my morning feels incomplete if I don't come to her room. I'll go downstairs. Hey.
Ohayo.
I go down to the living room and find Mum relaxing on the sofa. Normally she'd be getting ready to go to work. You're taking it easy today, huh? Are you... Oh, what's with the clothes?
あら? 言ってなかったかしら? 法事に行くって。
A service? For who?
お父さんのおじにあたる人。おじいちゃんの兄弟ね。
So, Dad's still sleeping?
そうよ。たまにはゆっくりと9時とか10時に起きるんですって。
Today's Friday, right? Are those sorts of things typically done on Saturday or Sunday?
法事は明日。今日はゆっくり温泉旅行を楽しむの。お父さんの実家、岐阜でしょ？せっかくだからゆっくり旅行でもしようってことになって。
So what you're saying is that Amane and Riku get the house to themselves? You didn't tell me about this.
そうだった？ごめん。でもどうせ行かないでしょ？
I have to go to the surface if I go to the hot springs?
漏れなくね。
No thanks. The hot springs would be nice, but I don't want to go to a service.
だと思った。まあ、伝え忘れてたのは悪かったわよ。でも、今さら困る年頃でもないでしょ？
Well, not really.
日曜日の午後には戻る予定だから、後のことよろしくね。ああ、今日は洗濯物干しておくから、取り込むのはお願いね。 ご飯は話し合って好きになさい。これご飯のお金。
Alright. A service, huh? And they'll be gone today and tomorrow all day.
そういえば温泉のことを教えたらあまねも一緒に来たがるかしら。
I'm sure she doesn't want to. I'm not so sure. If she has to go to the surface, to the service, I think she'd say no.
まあそうよね。とにかく後のことはよろしくね。
Okay. I'm sort of speaking for her, but I'm pretty sure that would be her response. Aside from our cousins, there's probably going to be a lot of adults we don't know, considering it's the memorial service for our grandfather's brother. Have we ever met our grandfather's brother at all? And that's one reason, at least. But I'm sure she'll find more reasons than that to say no.
やだ、行かない。
Thought so.
まあ温泉には興味あるけどさ、法事とか面倒だし。そもそもおじいちゃんの兄弟とか言われても誰って感じだし、さらに誰って人たちがたくさん集まってるんでしょ。なんか面倒そう。
Yeah.
ふむ、親戚が苦手なの？
I don't mind, just not in situations like these.
私たちのおじいちゃんならともかく、おじいちゃんの兄だもんね。そういうものか。なるほど。いい機会だ。僕も一度あちらに戻るか。
So you're saying Amane and Riku get the house to themselves? Huh? What's that?
今回の一
What's
件
that?
についてそろそろ報告をしておいた方がいいかと思ってね。リクの身辺も今のところ落ち着いているようだし。
Like a report to God? And the one who gave you the mission to look after me?
そんなところだね。それってノアちゃんとは？いや、二度と会えなくなるわけではないよ。すぐに戻ってくる。リクとアマネの安全はおそらく確保できたと思う。とはいえ、もう少し様子を見た方がいいと考えている。だからちゃんと戻ってくる。そっか、よかった。そんなわけで早速行ってくるね。
Right now?
うん、すぐに戻るとは言ったが、おそらく戻ってくるのは明日、いや、日曜の午前になると思う。
Oh, really?
母君や父君がいないのなら説明の手間も省けるからね。それじゃあ二人とも行ってきます。
Sure. Have fun in heaven and stuff.
行ってらっしゃい。
Noah turns into her angel form in the blink of an eye. And her white wings flap softly as she ascends into the sky.
おー、
Yeah?
気を使ってくれたのかな。
Yes. Maybe.
やっぱそうだよね。つまり今日と明日は二人っきりだね、お兄ちゃん。お兄、今やらしいこと考えたでしょ。お兄のエッチ。お兄ってば妹の体好きすぎでしょ。
Says you.
そうなんだよね。お兄のおちんぽマジ気持ちよすぎだし。
I don't think you should be discussing this in public.
っていうかお兄、いっそ私たちも休んじゃおっか。
Or just outside, I guess. What do you have in mind?
どうするも何も妹に全部言わせるつもり？そういうセクハラが好きなんだ。やっぱ変態。 お兄の舌打ち久々に聞いた気がする。
You've been getting a lot sassier, don't you think?
お兄好きでしょ？妹に煽られるの。
Well, sure, I don't hate it as much as I used to. But that doesn't mean I'm happy when you call me names so much. And to be honest, it really ticks me off. It makes me kind of mad when you get like that.
おちんちんがイライラ？
Oh, shut up.
おた。
Exasperated, I flick her forehead. You're overdoing it a little. You're overdoing it a little with the dick humor. You gotta be more careful. And we're not skipping school. We need to be careful.
ちゅー。
If only they did. I do feel the same way you do, though. It's really tempting to just let ourselves go and forget about everything else since we're together so much. It scares me sometimes.
ああ、そう言われると否定はできないかも。
We need to be careful so it doesn't happen.
はーい。
But I'm not against being intimate when no one's looking, okay?
私もお兄に甘えるの好き。
Let's go. We'll be late if we keep standing around. And so we go to school together.
なんか久しぶりだね。こうやって二人だけっていうのも。
Yeah, it feels like forever ago. But I feel a lot has changed since then.
だね。こんなにドキドキしてなかったもん。お兄、腕組んでいい？
No,
じゃあキスしていい？
of course not. That's even worse in public.
ちゅー。
Save it for when we get home after school.
わかったよ。ああ、せっかく二人きりなのに。
Don't be like that. We'll get tomorrow all to ourselves at least.
なら、ご飯とか飲み物とか、いろいろ買い込んどかなきゃね。
Well, I am looking forward to it too. Maybe she's actually a succubus after all.
さいちゃん、おはよう。おはよう、あまねちゃん。先輩も、おはようございます。それじゃあお兄、私行くね。
Sure, don't sleep during class now.
お兄の方こそね。
I watched the two of them enter the building. Despite being the catalyst to opening the gate that day, Mikuni's condition hasn't changed since. Well, this is the second time it's happened. Well, the second time she's used a lot of mana? I don't know. Both Noah and Kogi assured us that it's safe to be around her now. At least for now, Mikuni shouldn't see herself involved in more magic incidents. I'd better get going too. Speaking of magic incidents, should I tell Fumika that Noah won't be coming to school today? Maybe Noah already notified her somehow.
私がどうかした？
Oh, Fumika. Don't worry, you'll be getting your turn soon. Sorry. Good morning, Ms. Osato.
大変よろしい。おはようございます、谷風くん。それでどうかしたの？
It's about Noah.
連絡来てるよ。家の事情で休むって。
Oh, that's good then. I'll go to the classroom.
谷風くん。
Yes. What is it?
夏休みの相談の件、ちょっと心配だったけど大丈夫そうだね。
Yeah, they resolved it.
顔とか雰囲気とか見る限りだけど。
Yeah, I think I'm fine.
ならいいんだけど、結局何だったの？あれって。
I think you're better off not knowing. That sounds so suspicious, bro. What?
なんかすっごく怖いんだけど。
You helped me out a lot. I might tell you about it, or I might have to ask for your advice in the future or something. So it's a secret until then. At the very least, until I graduate. Or rather, until Amane graduates, probably. It might become a problem for Fumika otherwise.
わかったよ。不安だけど聞かないようにする。
Thanks. That's right. It's a little late, but I'll give you the stomach medicine I mentioned back then.
そういうの本当に不安になるんだけど。ねえ、ちょっと谷風くん。
Look at the time. I better get to the classroom.
ねえ、りっくん。ねえってばー。今日、ノアちゃんどうかしたの？
She's visiting home, I think. She's visiting home, I think. She said she'll be back after reporting to her superiors or something.
あ、そういうこと。びっくりした。
何か問題が発生したわけではないのね。
Yeah, she's going because things have been so peaceful lately, actually.
あまねにも変わった様子はない？
まさか、まだ何か不安な要素があるとか？
Well, yeah, there is one thing that's there is one thing strange with Amane.
違うわよ。あくまでただの確認。
She's gotten hornier.
ビズが消えたこともあるでしょ。私にも予想がつかないから一応ね。
Oh, okay. I don't think we need to worry for now at least. For now at least.
そうならいいのよ。
そういえば谷風さんのマナも少し変化しましたね。
Really?
なんと言いますか、魔王の気配が静まっているような。
Well, yeah, he's helping Viz. His presence?
これはあくまで比喩ですが、魔王が眠りについたといった感じでしょうか。
以前に比べるとリクへの影響も減ってるんじゃないかしら。
It might have something to do with the incident when we got transported to the other world. Maybe Diablo's manor felt at peace after seeing that Shute girl. Shooty girl. Or maybe Viz helped with that. I can't tell for sure, but I do feel like it's not unrelated.
とりあえず悪いことではないんだよね、それって。
ええ、問題ないはずよ。
ノアさんも心配していないからこそ報告に戻ったわけでしょうし。
Yeah, that makes sense.
まあ何かあったらいつでも相談して。
Yeah, thanks.
おっと、チャイムだ。席に戻りましょう、姫様。
そうね。
I'm not lying when I say both Amane and I are fine. That's probably the reason Noah decided this was the right time to make her report, just like Aurier pointed out. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about, and so I try to focus on class. Or at least I try to, but I can't. Not that I'm feeling sick or anything. I'm actually really healthy. Perhaps too healthy, in fact. I'm too fucking horny. No. It's affecting Riku as well. I tried to keep a cool head and told Amane to save the floating until we get back home. But I can't control myself. I mean, we're gonna have the house to ourselves today and tomorrow. I do my best to hold back my urges, but I'm a man. I want to do it too, and the weight is killing me. I want to get home so I can blow off all this steam that's been building for weeks. What will I do? And what will she do? We're gonna have a lot of time, so maybe we'll try out a lot of stuff we normally can't. My mind keeps wondering to what we'll do as soon as we get home. I don't even know what the teacher is talking about. To be honest, all I'm doing is sitting here and fantasizing about Amane laying naked on my bed. It's almost hard to believe. Get it? Hard to believe. Never mind. I couldn't even get an erection not so long ago. I never thought the day would come where I would get a raging hard-on during class. Hope he doesn't have to stand up and read anything. And then during lunch break, even after eating my lunch, my mind is still full of anxious expectation. What am I even doing? I need to cool off. And maybe some cold juice will help.
お兄。
Why are you here?
なんでも何も自販機のところに行くところなんだけど、お兄もでしょ？
Right. Yeah. Okay, I'll go back to class. I'll go back to my classroom.
じゃあどこ行くの？ジュース買いに行くんでしょ？
I'll do it later.
はあ？後でいいってどういうこと？てか怪しい。はちゃめちゃに怪しいんですけど。
No.
は？何なの？もしかして浮気か？浮気なのか？
No, wait. That's not what's happening here.
とりあえずこっち来い。取り調べを行う。
Hermione quickly tracks me to a nearby empty classroom. Oh shit, they're gonna do it at school? Oh hell no.
で、何逃げてんの？
Calm down.
私は落ち着いてるし。いいから言ってみなよ。話聞くだけは聞いてあげるから。
Your face is really making me feel too safe here. But really, you got it all wrong. I'm sorry if I acted weird, that was my fault. But it's really not what you think. I just,
何それ？お兄何言ってんの？バッカじゃないの？
I know, I can't help it. I just love you too much.
それは嬉しいけど、その結果勃起止まんねえとか言われてもやっぱり面白すぎる。
And this is why I don't want to see you right now. I didn't want to see you right now. I feel like I'm gonna lose my mind if I keep thinking about you even more. You get it now? Did you get your laugh already? I'm going now.
ちょい待ち。お兄、今のままだと勉強に集中できなくて困ってるんでしょ？困ってるならしょうがないよね。
Get it? Get it?
ここは妹が、兄思いの妹が、一肌脱いであげるよ、お兄。
Before I even realize, the orange glow of the sunset is streaming into the living room. I'm really hungry. And to be honest, I just want to sit there and cuddle with Amane. But I can't disappoint the woman I love when she shows me so much love. I stand firmly on my 2 feet and brace myself. And then... Up. I wrap my hand around her back, just below her armpit, and the back of her knee before carrying her in my arms. I try carrying her like a bride. Well, there's the spriteless Amane again. What is it?
これがお姫様抱っこかと思って。お兄もやっぱ男なんだね。
What do you mean? I'm a man. I'm a man, and I'm the one that makes you moan every night. Excuse me?
はあ、なんでここで下ネタとか言うかな。雰囲気台無し。
I guess I messed it up. Our shirts and underwear lay scattered on the floor. It's all a mess, other than the cum on the floor that I cleaned out a while ago.
下は見ちゃダメ。可愛い妹の顔だけ見てればいいの。
Well, that's kind of hard to do when you don't have a fucking face. Alright. By the way, you like getting carried like this?
絶対にして欲しかったとかじゃないけど、まあ漠然とした憧れくらいはね。 漫画とか読んでるとそういう気持ちを持つこともあるよ。
I see. Alright. I could sling you over my shoulder and carry you like that, if you prefer.
そっちはお断りします。お兄調子乗って私のお尻叩いて楽器にしそうだし。
Oh, yeah, that does sound like fun.
そういうのはバックで疲れる時だけで十分です。
Who's the one ruining the mood now?
確かに。
She says with a smile on her face, as she leans into my chest.
こうやって密着した方が楽になるって聞いたことあるんだけど、どう？
Yeah, it's really nice.
じゃあもっとくっついちゃおう。ねえ、お兄ちゃん、
Yes?
このまま話さないでね、私のこと。ずっとこんな風に一緒にいてね。
You're too insecure. You really need to trust me more on this. I'll make you happy. I'm not handing over that responsibility to anyone else. Not ever. So don't you go leaving me either.
本当に幸せだ。ありがとう、お兄。
You're welcome.
私もお兄を幸せにしてみせるからね。
I'll hold you to that.
任せといて。
Well, what do we do for dinner now? It's either we go buy something or order delivery.
それより先にお風呂行かない？まず体を洗いたいかも。
Right, let's do that.
じゃあこのままお風呂場までレッツラゴー。ついでに体も洗ってもらおう。なんせお兄に汚されたようなもんだし。
Huh? You could do that yourself. And take your bath alone.
やだよ。お兄が言ったんじゃん。俺から離れるなって。
You know what I meant by that.
それにほら、体を洗うのにカコつけておっぱい揉めるよ。揉み放題だよ。
Well, who am I to say no?
お兄ちょろ。ザコザコ。
I could also drop you on the floor right now, though.
でもね、私はそんなお兄のことが大好きだよ。
Nice save. Same here. You're so adorable when you're acting like a cheeky little brat.
これからもよろしくね。ずっとずーっとよろしくね、お兄。天使創造リブート。
This is not one I should keep. But, there you have it. That was Amane's route. The fucking epilogue took longer than it should have, but it was cute, I guess. But, yeah, I've already said all my thoughts on Amane's route, but what I haven't done is, the rankings. Now, question. Where does Amane go in the rankings? Is she above Kurumi? Is she above Noah? Is she above Kaguya? Or, well, I can't say if she's below 4th because definitely not 4th place anymore. Next. I just finished the round. What do you mean? Good morning. Well, Dexter ruined the moment. Either way, Amani's 3rd now. So, unlucky Kogya, you're gonna have to wait until your route. But yeah, Amane's not better than Noah. She is close, but not better. So, yeah. I just woke up. It's midnight. Sorry, I did get breakfast. Really? You could have woken up earlier, at least. But, yeah. Either way, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the 3 minutes that Dexter saw. But don't worry, he's got a whole VOD to watch through. But either way, hope you enjoyed. If you did, a follow would be appreciated. If you want to support me further, you could always subscribe. Next time, tomorrow, I will be starting... Whose route will I start? I guess Aurier's? Right? Now that I'm not kind of forced into doing... Well, I wasn't forced into doing Amane's route, but it would feel weird to diverge from Amane's route, since to get to any of the other characters' routes, you'd have to, you know, do some of Amane's thing. So, yeah, or at least that's what the guide said. But that guide wasn't good. So, you know, the other guide might be better. So, yeah, either way, with that being said, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and I will see you guys again next time. I missed you. Yeah, that would have been good if you didn't sleep. But yeah, bye bye.